Yes guys, what is going on? Today is game day and I am going to be wearing my Cityplay by PlayerMaker for my match, and I'm going to check back in after the game with you and I'm going to show you all the stats that my feet got up to in the game. So basically, if you don't know what PlayerMaker is, PlayerMaker tracks your work on and off the ball. And the reason that I love this piece of equipment the most over like GPS vests and stuff is because this tells you what your feet are doing, whereas the vests don't really know. So, like, for instance, if you are touching the ball a little more with your stronger foot and you want to use your weaker foot that little bit more, it pushes you to do that because you're like, I need to improve on my stats from last week. So, that's always my goal. My goal is to try and touch the ball as much as I can with my weaker foot. And then every time I check back in with myself after a game or training, I'm looking back at previous sessions and seeing how they compared against each other. So, what I'm going to do tomorrow after the game, I'm going to check back in, show you what went down last night with the game, hopefully we win, and I will show you the results compared to another match day and see, am I improving, am I sitting at the same level, or am I getting worse? If I'm getting worse, that's a problem, but anyway, you'll have to wait until the next part of the video to find out. Let's go.
Many hours later.
Okay, so I'm back after the game. There's my PlayerMaker. Got everything synced up, so I'm going to go through it here now. I'll just screen record it so I can show you guys exactly what I'm looking at. Okay, so I'm screen recording here and opening up the app. Let's go. So last night's game we played Trim Celtic at home and we won 4-2, and we conceded earlier on, so we were 1-0 down and it was like, oh crap, please don't tell me this is going to go down like that. But yeah, so we ended up pulling it back. We won 4-2. We conceded from a free kick late in the game as well, so we were kind of cruising a little, but obviously that free kick, it just hit off the bar, bounced back out, and defender ran in and got it. But yeah, so I played centre mid. I played full game, and here are basically my skills. So 2-footed, dribbling, first touch, agility, speed, and power. So the closer you get to being in 81, you're in the green. So the goal is to not be in red, which I'm not in any reds there, which is an improvement because sometimes I'm in red for, like, say 2-footed, if I'm not using my foot enough, my weaker foot enough. So let's see, I'm going to go into 2-footed and just show you guys. So it was 60, so it's not so bad. It's better than my usual. 29 touches with the left foot, 125 with the right. Releases, I had 50 with the right and 8 with the left. Receives, 21 with the right and then 11 with the left. And then kick and power, as you can see, the right foot is obviously stronger, 66.2, and then 59.8 with the weaker foot. Then we move on to dribbling, 79, so that's very close to green, so I'm happy with that. My dribbling distance with the ball, biggest dribble was 234 meters, which is quite big. There's a pointing arrow up beside that, so that means it's better than before. So any arrows pointing up is a plus, it's a positive. Top speed with the ball, 22 kilometers per hour, not bad. Intense turns with the ball, 5. Then we go to first touch, which is usually the best part of my game. 86 in the green. So I had 59 ball possessions and one touch, 27, and then multiple touches, 32, and the longest duration that I had the ball was for 83 seconds, which that is quite long. Okay, so ball release foot zones. So 31 with the laces, 23 with the inside, and 4 is other, but that would normally be outside of the foot, if from what I'm imagining, or back heel. Then we go to agility, 80, again one of the best parts of my game. So left turns 67, back turns 37, and right turns 57. Intense turns 29, again the arrows pointing up. Average turn entry speed is 12.2, which is a little lower than usual. And then average turn entry exit speed is 7.6. Then we got onto speed, again a factor that is quite good in my game. So I had top speed 22.7, which is more than the last game. And I had 14 sprints overall. Now this is, like, you might think 14 sprints, that's not much, but they're proper sprints. So that is good. Sometimes again that's an up arrow, so that's better than last time. So there's not much down arrows, which is always the goal for me. Power. So as you can see there, power is the ability to quickly and strongly take off when starting to run from a standstill. So I had 13 first step accelerations and 25 intense accelerations. So that's all your skill details. And then I'm going to go down to the highlights, which is the work rate, 92.8 meters per minute. Running, ball possessions 59, we already know that. So if you just look at all the highlights, all the arrows are pointing up, which is a massive plus for me because I'm always trying to compete against my last results. So the fact that no arrows are pointing down or a slash, which means they're the same as last time, they're all up, which means there's improvements. Total distance 8.5 kilometers, which is my best in a long time. I've been trying to smash that. I've been getting 8.1 for the past few months, so 8.5 is a big plus because there's nothing worse than trying to beat something and you keep matching it. Sprint distance 81.4 meter, top speed, we already did that, and then kick and power. So yeah, and then you get out of the app, you go to me, and you can see an overall of your skills from recent performances in training and matches. So 2-footed is up 59, dribbling is up 81, first touch is up 80, agility is down. It's, you know, that's not great because I'd always be quite high with the agility. Speed is down, probably because training recently has been cancelled with weather and stuff, so maybe need to get a bit fitter, work on the speed. And then power is 80, that's down. So yeah, you just get that graph, but the main thing is nothing is in the red. Before 2-footed was always in the red, and that was something that really annoyed me because I wanted to push and use my left foot more because you need to be doing that. So that's one thing that I always keep in my head. Make sure you use your left foot. If you can get a pass away with your left foot, do it. Get a shot away, do it. Yeah. So there's also leaderboards and stuff like that. You can really go into a lot of detail here. You can go into trends and you can see you know, your best in whatever you want to see. There's loads of options. So let's see, my best total distance, I'll go into that and I'll show you. There it is, the green one, so it's 8.5. And then a long time ago I got training 7.9 and that, so that was in 1 week. But if you're going to do it by just match, it'll be it'll be here. Got it. It won't let me click it. But anyway, so this is it. It's really good. I love using this for my own performances, my own self-improvement. That's what it's all about. Keeping fit, improving, enjoying your game. So if you want to cop one of these for yourself, I have a discount code Noelle, Noelle. That will get you a big discount off. And yeah, if you have any questions, my DMs are open. Let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the video.